In this tutorial, we will explore what Claude Code is, how it works, and the many ways you can use it in real-world projects. Here's what we'll cover today. We'll start with understanding what Claude Code actually is, then look at how it works under the hood, its key features, where you can use it, and finally some practical real-world applications. Claude Code is an agentic coding assistant built by Anthropic. Unlike traditional code assistants that only suggest completions in a single file, Claude Code reads your entire project, edits multiple files, runs commands, and even verifies its own work. Think of it as a developer partner that can plan, execute, and check results on its own. At the heart of Claude Code is something called the Agentic Loop. It works in 3 phases. First, it gathers context by reading files and understanding your project structure. Then it takes action, editing files, running commands, or calling external services. Finally, it verifies the results by running tests and checking its work. These phases repeat until the task is complete. This is what makes it truly agentic. It doesn't just suggest, it acts and validates. Claude Code comes packed with powerful features. It can edit multiple files at once while understanding how they connect. It has deep Git integration for creating branches, commits, and pull requests. It supports MCP, the Model Context Protocol, which lets you connect to external services like Slack, databases, or Google Drive. It has hooks for automation, skills for reusable workflows, plan mode for safe analysis, and extended thinking for complex reasoning. One of the most powerful features is MCP, the Model Context Protocol. It's an open standard that lets Claude Code connect to external tools and services. For example, you can connect it to GitHub to manage pull requests, Slack to send messages, databases to run queries, or Google Drive to access documents. This makes Claude Code not just a coding tool, but a full automation platform. Claude Code runs almost everywhere. You can use it in the terminal as a CLI tool, as a desktop app on Mac or Windows, as a VS Code extension, as a JetBrains plugin, directly in your web browser at claude.ai, or even in your CI/CD pipelines with GitHub Actions. This flexibility means you can use it however you prefer to work. Now let's look at how teams are actually using Claude Code in the real world. The first major application is bug fixing and automated testing. When you encounter a production error, Claude Code can trace it through your entire codebase, find the root cause, write a failing test to reproduce the bug, implement a fix, and then run all tests to make sure nothing else broke. It can also generate test suites for code that doesn't have any tests yet. Another powerful application is code refactoring and review. Claude Code can modernize legacy code to use current language features, refactor across multiple files while maintaining the same behavior, and automatically review pull requests for bugs, security issues, and best practices. Because it runs tests after every change, you can refactor with confidence. Finally, Claude Code excels at automation and integration. It can generate API documentation from your code, automate your deployment pipelines, connect to over 50 services through MCP, and even run scheduled tasks in the cloud 24/7. Imagine setting up a task that automatically reviews every new pull request, fixes linting errors, and updates documentation, all without any human intervention. That's Claude Code, an agentic coding assistant that goes beyond suggestions to actually build, test, and ship code for you. Subscribe to ZeroEmbed for more tutorials like this, and visit www.zeroembed.com to learn more.